Deep in the heart of an ancient forest lived a tiny firefly named Sparky. Now, Sparky wasn't your typical firefly. You see, all the fireflies in Sparky's family had the most magnificent glow, a radiant light that could pierce the darkest night. But Sparky, well, his glow was a bit different. It flickered, a faint, feeble thing, barely a candle flame in the vast darkness of the forest. But one day, something strange began to happen. The forest was losing its light. The sun dipped below the horizon each evening and failed to return. Day after day, the forest grew darker and darker until it was consumed by an endless night. Fear began to grip the hearts of the forest creatures. The owls hooted in despair, the rabbits trembled in their burrows, and even the mighty oak trees seemed to wither under the oppressive gloom. One evening, as Sparky sat on a leaf, his tiny heart heavy with the sorrow of the forest, he felt a deep, unsettling feeling inside. His flickering flame, so small and insignificant in the grand scheme of things, stirred with a newfound determination. A tiny spark of courage ignited within him. Perhaps he, Sparky, the littlest firefly with the dimmest glow, could do something, anything to bring back the light. And so, despite his fear, despite the gnawing worry that told him he was too small, too insignificant to make a difference, Sparky took off into the darkening sky. He flew above the forest floor, past the tall trees, towards the fading memory of the sunset. It was terrifying. The darkness was all-consuming, and the weight of the forest's hope, of everyone's hope, pressed down on him like a physical burden. But as he flew, something remarkable happened. Sparky's light, oh, so small at first, began to grow. Each flap of his wings, each beat of his tiny heart sent out a pulse of light, a beacon in the encroaching darkness. And as other forest creatures witnessed this, a spark of hope ignited within them too. A family of field mice, huddled and frightened, saw Sparky's light and began to follow. Soon, a whole army of fireflies, beetles, dragonflies, all with their light shining faintly, trailed behind him. They flew through the darkening hours, past the sleeping animals and the silent trees, towards the edge of the forest, towards the faint glimmer of the stars. Just when their hope began to fade, they saw it, a tiny crack in the darkness, a sliver of the moon peeking through. And then, oh, so slowly, ever so gently, the forest began to glow. As the first rays of dawn touched the trees, the forest awoke. The animals emerged from their hiding places. Blinking in the newfound light, the flowers unfurled their petals, drinking in the warmth. The trees rustled their leaves, whispering tales of the night's adventure. The forest, once shrouded in darkness and despair, was now bathed in the soft glow of a new day. And it was beautiful, and in that moment, Sparky realized that even the smallest beginning, a single flickering flame in the vast darkness, can lead to the grandest illumination. Now, I want you to think about your own life. What's your flickering flame? What small thing do you do, say, or believe that brings a bit of light into the darkness? Maybe it's a kind word you tell yourself each morning, a random act of kindness you perform for a stranger, or a dream you hold on to despite the challenges. You see, our world, just like Sparky's forest, can sometimes feel really dark. There are problems and challenges, big and small, that can weigh us down. But every time we choose hope over despair, kindness over hate, or light over darkness, we're making a difference, lighting up the world in our own unique way. So, take a moment to think about what small thing you can do today. Something that might seem tiny and insignificant, yet carries with it the potential for greatness. Share your ideas with us in the comments because remember, it's not the size of the spark that matters, but the hope it represents. And if you enjoyed this story and want to be a part of our mission to fill the world with more kindness and more light, hit that subscribe button.